Hello, and welcome back to the Goosebumps Nightmare on Delaware Street tournament here in Denver, Colorado. We are on our second game of the day. There's X eating a banana for you in the background. Let's see, our first game was Zurich City All-Stars versus Black Rose All-Stars. Black Rose came away with a victory on that one. Game 2 here, we have Denver Roller Derby Layovers in navy. Oh, I guess they're in white, sorry. And the Black Rose Rollers Riveters. I think that's Black Rose's B. Let's see, we'll go through some rosters. Oh yeah, sorry. Good question, Hasmin. This sexy voice is Glitterous, and that sexy voice is Leah. That one, ready?
Hi, I'm Leah.
That one.
Hi, Yasmin.
All right. Let's see. So we'll go through some rosters. Do you want to do one, Leah?
Sure. Look, I'll do camera and rosters. It's fine. It's great. Okay, number 02. This is the Layovers roster from Denver, Colorado. Number 02, Wes Slamderson. Number 03, Scare Bear. Number 111, Royal Tannenbaum. Number 1472, Yeety Bird. Number 1810, Pirate Queen. 1848, Last Warfare. 333, Miss Enigma. 503, Excess Damage. 515, Be Nasty. 562, Cat Possible. 614, Magician. 770, Gremlin. 8, Jet Set. 84, Kills. And 847, L on Wheels.
Perfect. And on the Black Rose side, we have 1023, Mattio. 1096, J Row. 14, Jade. 179, Tsunami. 1971, Snap Sabbath. 221, Killy Peppa. 22, Jen Hex. 32, Beans. 36, Meanie. 408, Peroxide. 411, Beauty Anna Beast. 77, Vex. 82, Starstruck. 970, Moxytocin. And they're coached by Red Rum and Rage. I do see a bit of crossover on the Black Rose side. A handful of the skaters skated in the previous game. And on the Denver side, I know we do have some crossovers between layovers and standbys this tournament.
Yeah, there's for sure some experienced skaters with the layovers for this game.
About 15 seconds till game start. Looks like for the first jam of our game, on the Skate Rats jam line, we have Beauty and a Beast jamming for Black Rose and Scare Bear for Denver Layovers. Scare Bear picks up lead jammer status. And they're a new transfer to Denver. It'll be interesting to see how they mesh.
Yeah, from No Coast. And I'm not sure if this is their first adult. I mean, it's their first games with us, but I think they maybe played with the No Coast adults for a bit.
And a quick apex jump there by Scare Bear to add 4 points to the board. So that would be first blood for Denver, 8-0. I see Be Nasty on the jam line there for Denver, jamming up against Moxitosin. Moxitosin is making some good progress, forcing the Denver wall to be on the top. Ooh, but Be Nasty does find a way out of the pack, getting lead jammer status. So we have a multiplayer being called on Wes Landerson. And Black Rose sending one offense there. Unfortunately, it did open up a bit of a hole for Be Nasty to slip through.
Be Nasty facing a much more prepared defense this time.
Looks like there was a star pass completed. Can't quite see the number yet. Oh, to per oxide. Nasty finding some more room, and I think that was Missy Niggum finally having to let the pivot go. And that does force the call off there on the Denver side. It's a 20-point jam there for Be Nasty, leaving us with Denver Layovers 20 points and Black Rose with 0. Denver quickly changing to become the top of the pack before that whistle blew. That's Tsunami jamming for Black Rose and Gremlin for Denver. Woo-wee! Big hit there. A couple big hits there. I think that's a Jade up top, really laying into Gremlin. And that also gives Tsunami lead jammer status. But Gremlin using some offense, although they do get caught up a bit. See Tsunami facing 4 Denver blockers on a scoring pass, although they do have at least 3 points. That's 4. And it looks like they are choosing to run it. Ooh.
Yeah, Black Rose, I think this is their first lead of the game.
Yes, it is, and it looks like
we're running the jam right off the bat.
Yeah, and I think they had 2 blockers in the box, so probably to kill some of that time. There's the call off. Feeling a little better having a 1 blocker down and 2.
Yeah, that's a better situation.
That should be 8-4 in favor of Black Rose on that jam. So we do have Black Rose starting down a pivot in the box. Magician for Denver is jamming up against a 2-wall.
Getting some great help from Missy Enigma to get lead there.
Yep. And that's J-Ro working the back of the pack, finding room on the outside. Oof, getting recycled there. Ooh, nice footwork there on the outside by J-Ro. Ooh, spinning around. And it looks like they got out cleanly. Magician is in scoring position, calling off the jam. All right, so 4 points for Denver, 0 for Black Rose. We have an empty penalty box now. Penalty box.
I love this jammer matchup right here. Birdie, just a whole head and shoulders taller than the opponent.
Yeah, see, we have
like an eagle versus much jam.
Yeah. Edie Bird versus Beauty and a Beast. Edie started skating derby, or like learning in our flight school program maybe about a year ago.
Sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure they have siblings in our juniors program as well. Yeedy finding room against a 2-all up top to get that lead jammer status. Ooh, big hit there. And Beauty and the Beast does find room on the inside apex with some offensive help. Yeedy Bird calls off the jam with 4 points, and she also iced a Black Rose blocker in the box. So there'll be a slight pack advantage for Denver going into the next jam. Looks like more Last Warfare lining up for offense. Scare Bear jumps for the outside, gets hit out and is recycled. Not quite waiting for their offensive help. They do get out, although they are not lead. Nicely there by Moxitosin, calling it off to prevent scoring on either end. So a neutral jam. Let's see, next up on the Skate Rights jam line, I see Be Nasty for Denver, and that is Tsunami for Black Rose Riveters. Really cool defense there on the Black Rose side. It's constantly moving backwards and forcing the jammer back anytime they pull out, gaining an inch-by-inch advantage, and that actually got Tsunami lead as well.
Yeah, and a great adjustment on the start. I saw Be Nasty move to a position right behind Royal, looking for some offense, and all 4 Black Rose blockers noticed that at the same time, and they just swarmed it and shut down that offense.
Star pass completed to L on Wheels. Forcing a call off, and it's 4 points in that jam for Black Rose. Is that Phoebe in a banana costume?
I don't know, what is...
Maybe that's just her casual wear, but she looks like a
Missy's jersey numbers are wild.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. This jam we have J-Ro jamming for Black Rose Riveters and Gremlin from Denver. Gremlin does pick up lead for Layovers in the white. Some offensive help there for Black Rose by Peroxide, but unfortunately the jammer slipped and got caught up in the pack again. Let's see. Black Rose looking to play some, actually for a star pass. Maybe not. At least create some distraction.
Wes is keeping that pivot away from the jammer there.
Yeah, Wes says no. But J-Ro does have the awareness to find the hole if the pass can't work. So the jam ends either way. Great move there. It's an 8-point jam for Gremlin. For Denver, leaving us with 40 points, Denver, and 12 for Black Rose. All right, next up on the Skate Reds jam line, we have Beauty and a Beast for Black Rose facing off Magician for Denver.
Both teams content to just, for defense on each side until Royal comes in for some help.
Lead jammer says for Magician. It looks like Royal Tannenbaum popped that the right blocker to create some movement for Magician to get lead. Ooh, nice footwork there by Magician on the line. Ooh, Ooh, a quick star pass. That was a sneaky. They're still blocking. That's the best when the X-Jammer pretends they're still jamming, because now they got points coming. And gets those. Woo!
I'm not sure that Layovers noticed that star pass
I don't
happened
think it did.
at all.
Trick plays, I'm into it.
Yeah.
So that was 2 points for Layovers and 1 for Black Rose. Yeah, smart by the Black Rose Jammer to just keep pushing. You know, that's part of why I like there's multiple reasons why I like doing a pass through the wall instead of over a wall. But through the wall, you're applying that pressure on them, onto the wall, and they kind of have to lock down and focus on that instead of, the awareness of where the pivot is. So. And that was a quick lead there from Oxytocin. Edie Bird for Denver takes the star off, looking for a pass to Miss Enigma.
And the pass is happening.
Pass is completed. And good efforts there by Starstruck to shut down Miss Enigma.
Let's see if they'll run it on this jammer. They will not.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah, that is a good choice.
You will see, I would assume you'll see Miss Enigma jamming in the standbys game later today. So
yeah, Missy is a jammer in disguise as a pivot.
Yes. Like I said, there's some crossover action, and I think normally Missy is a jammer. So, all right, Denver has 1 blocker in the penalty box. That's Cat Possible. So Black Rose does start with a slight advantage. Jamming for Denver is Scare Bear, and Black Rose has Tsunami. Lead jammer status for Scare Bear. Ooh, nice sweep there on the out. Woo! Good edge work by Jet, but they do get knocked over by Tsunami.
Yeah, they managed to hold on to that jammer.
I was gonna say, even if you fall, it can still be successful, right? Like Denver managed to recycle, so the effort was rewarded there. Scare Bear slithering their way through. Unfortunately, they did get a form on that pass, so it is now a power jam for Tsunami in the Black Rose Riveters. It's like Black Rose is sending out the offense, trying to break up that Denver wall. Jade laying down the law for Black Rose. All right, Scare Bear back in action.
Yeah, they've killed that whole penalty the Layovers have.
So there's no lead. 13 seconds left on the jam. Let's see if Peroxide can get some 4 points. Yeah, that's a full pass. Another top there by Scare Bear. All right. Let's see how that turned out. Looks like the jam ref is confirming for the Black Rose side with the OPR.
Scare Bear hasn't been with DRD very long, but one thing is for sure is that she will send it.
Yes. We have a couple jammers like that here.
Yeah.
So that was a 20-point jam for the Layovers and 8 for Black Rose. Seeing this timeout, let me tell you about one of our amazing sponsors, Skate Rats. Skate Rats Skate Shop is located in downtown Loveland. They're a proud, longtime sponsor of Denver Roller Derby. Skate Rats is a one-stop shop for all things skate. Check out their wide variety of products, from custom skates to safety gear to skateboards and clothing. With over 10 years of experience, the Skate Rats staff is friendly and knowledgeable in helping find or build whatever you may need. Make sure to check out skaterats.com. That's SK8RATZ.com for a great selection of product and speedy shipping services to everywhere worldwide. Visit their retail store in Loveland for a smooth and enjoyable shopping experience. We love Skate Rats. They've been a long-time sponsor. I get all my gear from them. They're always at our events. Awesome people and awesome business support. So please make your online derby purchases there. Next up on the jam line, we have J-Row for Black Rose, jam against Be Nasty. Ooh, and it looks like, J-Row almost got lead, but got caught, and actually Be Nasty for Denver was given lead. That was a nice catch there on the top.
It's like a textbook little bait to the outside, sweep the inside.
Beautiful.
For those 4 points.
Yeah, I love seeing, newer skaters being able to execute smart strategies like that. It's really awesome to see.
And the whole team executed.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like, cohesion on a team is so hard, and when offense isn't coordinated, it doesn't work very good. So for newer teams and newer skaters to be able to coordinate things like that is really awesome. Gremlin working up the outside. Whoa! Lead jammer status for Gremlin. Although I'm not sure if they know it.
Yeah, the opposing jammer is out. There we go.
Wow. Good awareness there, and nice catch there by Starstruck on the recycle, but the awareness of Gremlin that they were a lead is really what changed that jam there.
Yeah. Years ago, when that happened, the lead jammer would never know that they're lead and get scored on.
All right, next up on the Skate Rats jam line, we have Magician for Denver Roller Derby Layovers and Moxytocin for Black Rose Riveters. Jade for Black Rose was the offensive player, but had the awareness to turn around and catch Magician, preventing Denver from getting lead in that moment.
That's lead to Black Rose, despite their jammer having to deal with some Layovers blockers. A sneaky little star pass to Miss Enigma. I really want to see if Black Rose wants to test Miss Enigma.
That looked to be a 4-0 jam in favor of Black Rose. Is that Brad Example in the chat?
Oh no.
Ooh. OR. Ooh, I know. I mean, I don't know. But I can assume I know what that OR would be. Do you want to hear my guess, or should I keep my mouth shut?
I would love to hear your guess.
My guess is Denver is calling an official review on a jammer cut. From what I saw, I thought the Black Rose jammer cut on the outside of turn 2.
Right when they stood up.
Missy was recycling backwards and they just kept going, so I think that was a cut, but we'll see what happens.
I thought the moment when they were assigned lead, literally I thought that whistle was going to be for a cut.
Oh.
Because they kind of slid through the apex.
Well, let's see how it shakes out. So it looks like we were right with our guess that Denver was looking for a cut on the Black Rose Jammer. The no call stands. So the officials saw something we didn't or didn't see the beginning, middle, and end of a penalty. So there will be no penalty given on the no call stands.
All right, so the other official is always the white team is looking for a track cut and a black jacket.
Next up on the Skate Rats jam line, we have Yeety Bird for Denver, and that is Tsunami for Black Rose. Slow walls in the back.
Yeah, very
grinding.
grindy. This is one of those 8-person walls.
A little separation now. L on wheels making pack but deciding to bridge. Yep, and Yeety Bird just back and forth, pushing in the middle to get lead jammer status. Tsunami is being recycled currently by Royal Tenenbaum.
Yeah, Yeety Bird has a good instinct for a newer skater or newer jammer, which is to push through the middle. And very, very wary of going towards those lines.
And there's a successful start pass on the Black Rose side, so that forced Yeety Bird to call off the jam. I think they did count the hips, and yep, 4 points on the board for Yeety Bird before calling it off. Let's see, we have some Hanover, Pennsylvania, some Ohio viewers, got some Colorado Springs viewers. Thank everybody for tuning in. See, for jammers, we have J-Row for Black Rose Riveters and Scare Bear for Denver. Scare Bear does pick up lead jammer status. J-Row takes off the start quickly and actually does a very quick pass there to
Immediate start
Beans.
pass.
So I think I'm learning you can't give Scare Bear the apex.
Uh-huh.
I think that's maybe 4 jumps so far this game.
Yeah. We're 20 minutes in. They should keep apex jumps as a stat.
Let's not. We don't need people knowing that information about us. All right, next up on the Skate Rats jam line, we have Beauty and a Beast for Black Rose and Be Nasty for Denver. Ooh, quick lead there for Beauty and a Beast.
Yeah, just found a wide open path on the outside line.
Am I? Okay, I couldn't count. I thought Black Rose only had 3 blockers, but oh, wait, how many people are out there? Oh yeah, okay, I just can't count. Remember, I trust you with the counting.
Yeah.
We've been over this. Woo!
That might have looked like a big hit, but I think Be Nasty just kind of slipped.
Yeah, it was like a just right kind of tap, I think.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Moxitosin for Black Rose Riveters against Gremlin for the Denver Layovers. Strong tripod up front on the Denver side. Some offensive help. About to spring. Ooh, but Miss Enigma shuts down Moxitosin on the inside. Gremlin does come out ahead with lead jammer status for Denver. Looking for the apex. Ooh. Yep, that was going to be a cut, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we have a 2-minute jam now. Happened again, a pivot turn jammer for 2 minutes.
That's bad time.
And Black Rose does have a bit of an advantage. Denver's down a blocker, but they are re-entering now.
Layovers have an advantage in that Miss Enigma is on their team. And
that does help.
just constantly touching this jammer. It's so interesting to watch because, like, Missy, I don't know when she gets any practice as a blocker, but she's doing great.
Ooh, that was pretty good. Jen Hex just finding the perfect seam to cut through. And Gremlin does escape from the pack again. I think that'd be their original 4 points. There's a cut on a blocker. So. I just want to make sure it was on a jammer. Gremlin looking for room in that 7 wall, I guess it is now. But now that's 2 Black Rose blockers in the box. So Gremlin up against 2. And a little offensive help again from Missy. But that jam does run out at the 2-minute mark.
It's a very clean game so far. I think low penalties, and then every time I see something and I think that might be a penalty, a whistle comes right after that.
Yeah.
Officials are very much on top of this.
We have Magician jamming from the Denver Layovers and Peroxide for Black Rose Riveters. Denver did have an advantage with the start as Black Rose only had 2 blockers fielded because they had 2 in the penalty box, but unfortunately it doesn't look like they've been able to capitalize quite yet.
Yeah, Black Rose has done an awesome job to, with 2 blockers, keep
the jammer with an offense on them as well.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was like a 2v2 in the back for a long time.
It looks like that jam is called off just to make sure everyone is safe and okay from that pile up.
Black Rose official review.
Do you have any ideas of what that could be for?
No.
Me neither. Blanche is saying a low block, perhaps. Does that make sense with the pile up?
On the jammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Magician.
That'd be a smart OR. I'm into it.
And a good time to use it. 4 minutes left in the half. You can't save it for next half.
Yeah. This half went by fast. I feel like this whole morning the games have gone by fairly quickly. All right. Craving a slice of heaven? Look no further than Jet's Pizza. With their signature deep dish crust, fresh ingredients, and mouth-watering toppings, every bite is a delicious adventure. Whether you're a fan of classic pepperoni, veggie-loaded goodness, or the famous Jet's triple cheese, we've got something for everyone. Thank you, Jet's Pizza, for feeding our officials this weekend. It's a huge help, and we love being able to take care of our officials, and you facilitating that is just amazing. So thank you very much, and please support Jet's Pizza. We have a New Jersey sponsor here at Denver. I think it's our men's team our A and B team and our juniors have all been repping Collectivum Sports. So get your game on with Collectivum Sports, whether you're hitting the field, court, or gym. CVM Sports has got top-notch gear and apparel to keep you at the top of your game. Check out cvmsports.com for all of your roller derby apparel needs. All right, Blanche called it. The official review was to get a low block call on the Denver jammer with the pileup. It seems as the no call will stand. Black Rose will lose their official review for the half. It must just been, unavoidable contact. So, but definitely worth a try. Get a jammer in the box. See, next for Black Rose jamming, we have Tsunami and Denver Layovers as Yeedy Bird. Yeedy Bird really using those shoulders, fighting middle. Ooh. And Yeedy Bird does get lead for Denver. Tsunami fighting in the back. There is some room on the inside, but it is closed by Last Warfare. Nice little juke there by Yeedy Bird.
It was like a sneaky juke.
Yeah. Yeedy Bird slowly but surely just picking off those Black Rose blockers.
Yeah, the Black Rose pivot is just now coming out of the box, and I think that pivot was kind of a linchpin to this defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 14 Jade, and Jade takes the star pass.
Mm-hmm. Jade also played in the previous game against Zurich too, so this is their second game of the day.
Yeah, Jade
and
also did not have the pivot stripe on when that jam started.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. There's a 12-point jam for Yeedy Bird of the Denver Layovers. 0 for Black Rose. Getting a little past a 2-to-1 differential now. All right, next up on the Scarettes jam line is Starstruck with a quick lead for Black Rose, but Scare Bear right behind.
What a jammer matchup.
Yeah, this is the way to go. Let's see more of this, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
I'm here for this.
Fun, 4-to-1.
Yeah, so 4 for Black Rose. Calling it off mid-air in a fall right after the 4 points are picked up. We have an empty penalty box. We have B Nasty for Denver Layovers jamming against J-Row. J-Row with lead jammer status. B Nasty fighting against a strong 3-wall in the back, but really pushing and getting some movement there. J-Row finding a perfect seam to pop through.
Absolutely.
Good catching and control there by Jade. Really neutralizing Nasty and Cat Possible's offense there.
Absolutely. Jade has been everywhere in these packs. And also second jam in a row after taking a star pass.
Taking a star pass, yeah. Listen, if you're going to travel for Derby, you better make the most out of it.
Yeah.
So that was a 6-0 score differential for Black Rose.
Well, I hope Black Rose brought their oxygen canisters and their electrolytes.
All right, next is Gremlin for Denver Layovers and Beauty and a Beast for Black Rose Riveters. Nice lead there for Gremlin, very fast.
Jet Set just going 1v1 in the back with this jammer and doing great.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to create as much distance as possible between the jammer and the pivot, but they do get the star pass completed. Royal 1v1ing. Let's see, that's Peroxide on the top of the pack. And it looks like Denver is signaling to Gremlin to call it off. And not quite in time. 1 point scored by Black Rose. But that puts us at halftime with a 100 to 55 point score. Layovers ahead.
Yeah, it'll be super interesting to see what happens. So far, it has been Black Rose starting with 4 on defense, and then they do a delayed offense. I wonder if they'll change that up. Layovers have been doing a 3-1.
And that was one interesting thing too. Just like from the previous games we watched with Black Rose and this one and with Zurich, I feel like the 3 teams are very defense heavy, whereas Denver as a whole league is very offense heavy. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. It's really hard to play offense against 4D, but sometimes you need to give your jammers a little help. So second half will be interesting to see if there's any changes in the strategy. But that leaves us at half. We will leave you with some fun commercials. And we'll see you in 13 minutes and 42 seconds. Hello and welcome back to the Goosebumps at Nightmare on Delaware Street tournament hosted by Denver Roller Derby. We're in the middle of Black Rose Riveters versus Denver Layovers. My name is Glitterous. My friend helping me is Leah. I have her mic turned off. Okay, now it's on. Leah says hi.
Hi.
And then we have Diosa Azteca running the 1s and 2s. We had a pretty fun first half of this game so far. The Layovers did pull out in the lead fairly early and have maintained it. We've definitely seen some quick lead jams and or quick jam leads, I don't know, from Black Rose, and definitely a strong defense. They've also done a great job of catching the star passes, so recycling the pivots has been a definite contributor in this game. Looks like we're ready to start rocking and rolling. Skate Rats jam line. We have Yeedy Bird jamming for Denver Layovers and Beauty and the Beast. What? For Black Rose Riveters. Oh my goodness, that was sick. So Beauty and a Beast just said, you know what, I tried going through you, now I'm just going to go under you, and it worked great. It's like Denver is also losing a blocker to the box, so that's 4 points on the board for Beauty and a Beast. Yeedy Bird is behind them about pretty close, and Black Rose will call it off. They don't want to get any points for Denver on the board, so a quick call off. They also are allowing themselves to have a little advantage on the start with Denver having a blocker in the box.
Yeedy Bird, I think, skates like a more experienced player than she is, and I think part of that is all of the officiating that she's done.
Yeah, she's always helping the officials.
Yeah.
All right, we have Scare Bear jamming for the Denver Layovers. Quickly jammer status
Oh, here's
against.
that jammer matchup again.
Yep, Starstruck for Black Rose has been having some really flashy skating this weekend, so this is definitely a very fun matchup for us to watch. Nice toe stop work there on the out. And Scare Bear does have, 3 on the board and calls it off.
Coach Kelly kind of playing it safe. They did have maybe like a 30-foot lead on the opposing jammer there, and they decided to shut that one down. Yeah, I see a little bit of offense coming from Black Rose now, perhaps.
On that brace.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Quickly reverted back to defense, seeing that Be Nasty is getting some room moving forward. Royal trying to get some movement there for her jammer. Be Nasty. Black Rose a little spread apart right now. And Nasty capitalizes on that movement to gain. Did not gain. Yes, gained a lead jatter status. And that's Moxie Tosin doing a star pass there to Jen Hex.
And Kat making a jet set, making a great stop at the top there.
I'm going to brag.
Wow.
I taught jet set, excess damage, and L on wheels. 3 of the blockers in this pack how to roller skate. So anything they do, I'll just take the credit for it, okay? Jen Hex does get out. Nasty gets a couple more points on the board before calling it. So that is a 12-0 jam in the Denver Layovers' favor.
Layovers are starting down a pivot. L on wheels sitting in the box at the start of this jam.
And we have the Tsunami and Gremlin matchup again on the jammers. Let's see, L on wheels is returning from the penalty box. Let's see if she goes straight to O. Quick check, straight to O.
So,
darn.
Yeah, Starstruck, who's out there skating after, I think, just having jammed the last
Oh, yeah,
one.
you're right.
And they are a real force on this track, a real problem to deal with for Gremlin.
Yeah. Starstruck and Jade have been, they played in the previous game as well, the A game.
Yeah.
And you can definitely feel their experience helping them out.
Yeah, Starstruck there just pulling a cut on the Denver Jammer.
And Black Rose trying to do a sweep to the outside. Ended up being in a star pass, actually, to Peroxide. Ooh, nice footwork there by Gremlin on the outside line.
Just a few seconds left in this jam. Gremlin looking like all 4 points have been scored.
Wow. So that was a 2-minute jam, and only 6 total points were scored. So super strong defenses.
Yeah.
Finally, we have an empty penalty box. Ooh, and we have a official timeout, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see read-offs about some of our sponsors. Let's see, 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. The Pro Derby knee from 187 Killer Pads brings patented features, unmatched ergonomic fit, and industrial strength materials. And we also have AAA. They're revolutionizing roller derby safety with cutting-edge helmet tech and unrivaled fit options. Stay protected with AAA.
My favorite cereal and milk. Make sure to get your official merchandise on the Denver Roller Derby table and the Zurich Roller Derby table. Painted style option and make some skate gear at the skate wax booth.
All right, we're getting back into the action here. Looks like on the Skate Rats Jam line, we have J. Rowe for the Black Rose Rivers and Magician for the Layovers.
And J-Ro just forcing a path through the middle of the pack there, knocking a blocker down on the way out. That's got to feel good.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Nice shutdown there by Jade on Magician on the inside line. And that was a great coordinated tip by Black Rose on the inside there as well, getting J-Ro equipped 4 points.
These officials are right on top of this stuff.
Ooh, it's going to be a back block. Yep. Back block on J-Ro. So power jam now for L on Wheels. Another
2-minute jam.
Another 2-minute jam, another pivot, taking the star pass. However, L on Wheels does have some jammer experience, so we'll see how that plays out for her.
Well, that was an energetic bit of offense there from the Layover, so.
It looks like, yeah, the Denver Layovers, we're trying to keep them separate, but with the jammer standing, it looks like they're starting to worry about defense instead. Black Rose needs to worry about pack. Yep, there's that bridge. Another 4 points for L on Wheels. About 35 seconds left in the jam as well.
J-Ro back at it, but Layovers did a great job of goading a player and catching that jammer at the same time.
Ooh. Good absorption there by J-Ro on that big hit from Jet Set. Seconds left in this jam. Nice. Yeah, and J-Ro really using the limited amount of time to get the max potential you can get. So we just went from like a 2-minute jam with a total of 6 points to a 2-minute jam with a total of 28 points. So an interesting juxtaposition there. So Black Rose walked away with 12 on that, and Layovers with 16.
I think Black Rose will take it. Any little bit helps. We've got a 61.8. 61.
And our other favorite matchup, Beauty Bird versus Beauty and a Beast. Beauty and a Beast almost made it out, and then I think it was that
Missy and Wes.
Yeah. Locking it down. Edie just trying to push that middle and kind of using her own blockers to kind of like force the Black Rose wall to fall apart with that pressure and gaining lead jammer status. Although Beauty and a Beast is out about half track behind Edie Bird. Slicing right through for a quick 4.
Oh, here's that jammer matchup again.
Yeah, this
Scare
would be
Bear.
a spicy one.
Starstruck. Meeting for the 3rd time in the game.
Are we starstruck by this?
I'm keeping track. Third time they've matched up. It's fun to watch.
Woo,
Oh, and they're
again.
neck and neck getting out of
The
that
same
pack.
path, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of you have to pick which way you want the strategy to go, right? Like, do you want to have that matchup and neutralize each other, or do you want to try and mix it up and maybe capitalize a bit with your stronger jammers being able to run it up maybe against someone else?
That's a huge question, isn't it?
All right, next up we have Be Nasty for Denver and Moxitosin for Black Rose.
Be Nasty following a threading style offense from Last Warfare.
And then Last Warfare straight to defense, too. That was a good absorption by the Black Rose wall to slow down Nasty's speed. But, you know, working that apex, it's really hard to cover all the range of the lines.
Great little star pass right there.
And that's Jen Hex with the star now for Black Rose. It's an 8-0 jam in Denver's favor. Next jam, each team has a blocker in the box, so there will be an even matchup on blockers at least for the start. Denver fighting for that top pack start. Gremlin picking up lead jammer status for Denver.
Yeah, working that inside line.
Tsunami. Tsunami does have the start off and a quick pass to, that's Peroxide again. Peroxide getting their laps in. As a pivot, do you like when they run it on you? Or do you like as soon as you get out of there, they call it off? Depends on who.
Yeah, it depends. but look, usually when you're taking star passes, it's because the defense is tough.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, next we got Magician for the Layovers and J-Row for the Riveters. Once again, Starstruck. Really
big hit right there from Starstruck on Magician. Magician gets right back up, diving right into the middle of that wall again. And getting some help. Is that?
That's kills.
Kills.
I think they are also a transfer, a recent transfer.
Good view here of Miss Enigma and Cat Possible just shutting down this J-Row in the back here.
Yeah, I would like to see the two bridges, one of them switching to offense and forcing the other bridge to be the bridge. It looks like that's starting to happen right now. With kills,
they're
trying
about to
take
switch.
out the kills,
Yeah, we're about to get two 3v1 situations. Oh no, they're both bridging for the. Oh, there we go.
I'm like, oh, go back. Yeah, and this is the fun part too, or my favorite parts is pack strategy and bridging strategy, because there's so much you can do even by just literally standing there if you know all of it. So
yeah, you find yourself in that situation where you're bridging for the other team. Both of you are bridging for each other's team.
Yeah.
The first one to realize
just join your
what's
wall
going
and
on.
You have pack.
Yeah. First one to realize what's going on wins.
Yep. Looks like we're in a power jam now. J-Row is sitting in the penalty box. We're still yet to get a lead. At this point, 12 seconds left.
It's
Conserve
not
your
worth
energy.
Yeah.
Stay on the track. Don't get a penalty. Yeah. Magician is on that same page right now. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
And the high five was hard too.
Yeah. Look, 2 minutes out there, it
Yeah.
can wear you out. We're at altitude. Not every high five is going to go the way you want.
All right, so it's a power jam start for Denver. So J-Row will be starting in the penalty box as a jammer. Yeedy Bird.
Getting a lot of offense here at the start.
Yeah.
And it works.
Just that constant push forward. Nice catch there by excess damage. It's really hard to catch a jammer at speed as a dangle or solo on the side.
Yeah, you got no brace.
A lot of Denver blockers choosing to give their chest when the jammer approaches them.
Yeedy Bird just very carefully finding the weak point and just pressing on it instead of like slamming into it.
And staying away from the lines typically as well.
Yep.
Ooh, it looks like that was an incomplete star pass. So there you go. There you go. And now it's completed. Sometimes the sport is just silly.
Yeah. Layovers had no idea that was happening,
Yeah.
so the pivot just kind of strolled back there, got the jammer to touch it.
That was a 12-0 jam in favor of Denver.
Yeah, that's something that's hard top to bottom is like something happens where the jammer is still in the pack with you and you don't realize it, There's still an opportunity to block, but you miss out because fourth matchup of Starstruck versus Scare Bear and Starstruck out first.
Has it been 2-2 or does Scare Bear have 3 leads? And this is Starstruck's first, or is it 2-2?
I should be doing. Wow, Scare Bear just sending it.
Yeah. Can you believe it? News to me. All right, so that was a 4-4 jam, neutralizing each other again.
Yeah, Scare Bear's got one of those qualities that send it attitude has stolen points in multiple jams. When it feels like when she's not lead, she's still scoring a point at least.
I think it's also maybe kind of like an X Junior vibe too. So I know a couple X Juniors that just full send every time.
Yeah.
So that's a Be Nasty with lead for the Layovers. Beauty and a Beast just got out for the Riveters. A strong 4-wall, though, for Be Nasty to contend with. Ooh, was that in time?
Very close.
Ooh, and it was 0 points. And then 1 point in favor of the Layovers. Good news, everybody. Leah's COVID test is negative.
Yay.
We like to be extra safe here for everybody. All right, we have Gremlin jamming for Denver and Moxitocin for Black Rose.
I didn't even set a timer because I took this test like right at the beginning of this period. 15 minutes. Got it.
So Black Rose has lead, Gremlin's out in front. Let's see if they know.
Or if they choose, they could choose to see if Gremlin can score points here, right? And just see what happens.
I was going to say, it is difficult when Denver takes the top pack because with Gremlin in front, that means Denver will be in position to score sooner than Black Rose.
Yeah. Okay, 1 blocker down for each team in the penalty box.
Looks like we have Magician again on the standbys, or sorry, the layovers side.
Yep. Wes getting a well-deserved break, sitting down in the penalty box.
That's just the kind of break that we love, right? And that's a tsunami for Black Rose. It's kind of interesting. I feel like somehow all the jammer matchups have been like fairly even. You know, normally when you start the game, it's a little lopsided, or you do some adjusting, but it seems to have been matching pretty well.
Yeah.
No pack called, giving Magician lead jammer status. But once again, Tsunami is right on her heels.
Both benches have coaches yelling, try to get them to do something different than what they're doing. Is Starstruck with a beautiful force out on the jammer.
That was a heroic move there.
Yeah.
Edie Bird for the Denver Layovers up against J. Rowe for the Riveters.
It looks like Layovers only have 3 blockers on the track.
Oh, you're right. They only fielded 3.
And they've been unable to take advantage of it. Black Rose hasn't been able to take advantage.
It's really hard with Edie Bird. So you really need as much defense as possible. There's not very much offensive help in the Star Pass. I'm very impressed that the Layovers were able to catch that and reset with only 3.
Yeah, they've been doing great with Cat, Miss Enigma, and Last Warfare out there, locking it down on defense, which is necessary when you only field 3 blockers.
Yeah. Listen, they're practicing down jams, not even down starts. And there goes Last Warfare to the box as well, so that leaves Denver with 2 blockers on the track. Let's see, it looks like Coach Killy is telling them to play for time, telling to call it off. It's a total of 8 points on that jam for Edie Bird and the Layovers. So check out Skate Scooties. Engineered for stability, this patent-pending wheel locking design lets you commute over rough terrain, practice tricks and footwork, or just feel more confident in sketchy places. Skate Scooties is a local company. It's Skate, S-K-O-O-T-I-E-S. Definitely check them out.
Starstruck and Scarebear.
Listen, there will never be a jam where they are not skating next to each other around the track.
And both just like jumping the straightaway to like get out of this pack at the same time on opposite sides of them. Yeah. And that time, Coach Killy let Scarebear try to get in there and score some points, even despite the fact that Starstruck was right behind her.
Be Nasty jamming for Layovers, picking up lead jammer status with some nice footwork on that outside. Wes Lamderson recycling Beauty and a Beast, forcing her to take off the star.
Yeah, great work by Wes. And then Wes just switching to offense.
So I feel like the vibe of this Layovers wall is just very like calm and controlled.
Yeah. Jammer just running into Wes again.
Listen, if you're going to do anything, don't touch Wes. my advice.
Woo.
All right, another big jam for Denver. Looks like 11 points on that for Nasty. And Denver Layovers really holding Black Rose scoreless for a few in a row now, since the last 2-minute jam, I think.
Just over 4 minutes left in this game. The time has been flying.
Yeah, really minimal clock stoppages. We had 1 OR this half, I think, or 0.
I think both teams used their official review in the first half.
Yeah, in this half they haven't used them yet.
Yeah.
And
Jet set 1-on-1 against the jammer at the top here, making it really tough.
that was awesome.
Moxie Tovson still gets out for lead.
Jet Set calling for her wall to join her at the top.
It's always such an interesting thing to watch, a blocker going 1-on-1 at the top of the pack like that, because, and I think that outcome of the jammer gets out, but it took a few more extra seconds is like a win for both sides.
I agree.
You know, like, because worst thing you could do is get a penalty as a blocker up there, or if you get forced out as the jammer, that's a huge loss.
Yeah, and like especially when you're playing solo, like every second is actually forever.
Yes.
We have Magician jamming up against Tsunami once again. Ooh.
Cat Possible thought she had a cut there on that jammer.
Yeah, the official was thinking about it too. But it looks like that has been deemed not a cut.
There's some more 1v1 at the top.
Yeah. Star pass to Peroxide, forcing Magician to call off that jam.
Ox has taken a lot of star passes in this game. You know what I do like when I take a star pass is actually scoring the points. That's cool. You know, I feel like it's nice to have scored points.
Even if it's just like a couple.
Yeah.
Or like if you hustle and they call it off late, but they call it off when you're in there.
but it's type 2 fun. It's like it's only fun afterwards. You're like, I scored points, but like
during
like,
it. Why?
Yeah.
All right, we have Yeedy Bird versus J Row. Once again.
J-Row has been very, very solid for this Riveters team in this game so far.
A little chaotic up there.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy.
But J-Row does come off with lead jammer status. J-Row calling off that jam, I think, is at 2 points positive on the Riveters side.
Here we go. This might be the last jam. We've got Starstruck versus Scare Bear.
Okay, it's not the last jam. It's going to be 20 seconds.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. They're both going to get out in
And
like
then have to
2
call it off
seconds.
right away.
And then they're going to, yeah, you're right. It'll be a short jam. Starstruck making a last-second move, but it was shut down by Miss Enigma. So Scare Bear actually gets out clean.
And that was some nice jukes by Scare Bear as
Yeah,
well.
this is like the first time Scare Bear's really had a great opportunity to score before having to shut it down. And she gets all 4 points. There is time for a timeout. They could call a timeout. We could get another jam.
They have their OR still. But looks like, oh, there it is. Yeah. It's like we've watched roller derby before. Great Divide Brewing Company is a brewery of great character, making remarkable beer while being active in the community, partly by supporting us here at the Rollerdome. And thank you also to our sponsor, Sisu. Designed with athletes in mind, say goodbye to old, bulky mouth guards. Talk, breathe, and drink easily with Sisu. Ultra lightweight and super comfortable. This is the only mouth guard you need.
Yeah. Let me do an impromptu advertisement for donating to helping with Hurricane Helene. I lived in North Carolina for a little bit, have some friends there, everybody's okay, but what a disaster. So, do a little bit of research, support organizations that are helping out with that hurricane relief.
Yeah, there's a GoFundMe for Blue Ridge Roller Derby. If you look up Blue Ridge Roller Derby, I'm sure you can find the GoFundMe to help them with the hurricane relief as well.
Yeah. Blue Ridge is in Asheville. Asheville's like, I think, the hardest hit place from that Hurricane Helene. Boone, has some flooding, but and so does Tennessee, Georgia, all that. But Asheville is pretty bad.
All right, final jam of this game. We have Be Nasty for Denver Layovers versus Beauty and a Beast. And yep, that directional was called. No lead jammer status yet, but Beauty and the Beast is working the front of the pack. Something tells me this one, oh, never mind. I was going to say this one's going to be a grind, and then Beauty and the Beast just casually skates out of the pack. Nice catch there.
Yeah. Period clock's over, so this is for sure the last jam.
And it'll be a question, if Be Nasty gets out, if Beauty and the Beast will choose to run the jam. Since it is the last and max points is always priority.
Be Nasty's out. I don't see any signals,
signals
from the Black Rose. Yeah, Black Rose coach.
Ooh, power
wow.
jam. All right, let's see what Blue Ridge can do with this power jam. Jade takes care of Jet Set for the moment. Recycle there by, I think that's also another transfer. Pirate Queen, I think that is. Pirate Queen.
Yeah.
Awesome, and that is it for the Layovers versus Riveters. The unofficial final score is 198 for the Denver Layovers and 86 for Black Rose Riveters.
That's a difference of 112.
I love your math skill. I looked at it and my eyes just go cross-eyed, so let's look at the schedule. So, yeah, that is our final. Congrats to Layovers for a strong victory there.
Yeah. No, next game is 1 o'clock, Denver Bruising Altitude versus Team Montana. That's a big one.
It is a big one. You will see Leah running the bench for Denver, and you will listen to my sweet, sweet, sultry voice again. And we will see you in 30 minutes. Oh, wait, this one. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.